Whoops. Have you guys seen that latest development as it relates to Tiwa Savage? Tiwa Savage is saying she wouldn't mind becoming a second wife. Ha! Is there somebody she's targeting? I don't know. It's crazy. Well, let's check it out. Grok has been speaking about it. Tiwa Savage open to becoming second wife in podcast reveal. Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage, she's 45 now, shared in a recent lip service podcast interview that she would consider marrying as a second wife, citing limited options among eligible single men who are either older or already married. The single mother divorced from Tunji Balogun in 2018 emphasized the whole approach, the arrangements respectfully towards the first wife, and prioritize personal choice in relationships. Her candid comments have fueled extensive online discussions on X about gender roles, aging, and polygamy, amassing over 134,000 engagements. You will be shocked. Oh, man. I didn't see that coming. Did you see that coming? But let's see. Let's just play part of that podcast.
Yes.
I think so.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, you are. You like a sugar mama. You could be.
I know. See, that's
But she
the
doesn't
thing.
want to be.
I
know.
So it's like hard because it's like, do I meet somebody anybody that can really, they're either in their 50s, already married. So I don't know. Maybe I could be a second wife.
Would
Those
you?
are the best ones.
I think so.
You really would do that?
I could be a second wife. Oh God, is that not good? Because
Well,
they're gonna be like,
No.
I feel like they're pre-trained. They're potty trained at that point.
potty trained.
Yeah, I feel like that's for the better. That's how I look at it.
You just have to
would
get
really
along
be
with
the
the
second
first wife.
Yeah, and she's gonna love me because I'm not gonna be troublesome.
If they
I'm
can.
gonna be cool.
The first is
I'm
gonna
not
love
really
you.
stress
She could come to the show.
Yeah,
VIP.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm very respectful. I know
Wow.
that you're the first wife and all of that. And,
Oh, really?
So nobody would really have to cheat on you. They could
exactly.
let you know, like,
Yeah, like
I laugh in
I
Spanish.
don't have a problem with that. Like, yeah, but I feel like a lot of women are gonna have a problem with me saying that.
well, no, I don't. I mean, I think.
Oh,
that people have to
yeah. A
also
lot of women,
understand that
especially
it's
Nigerian
different.
women.
There's all kinds of relationships that
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
are okay with,
Yeah.
and
People
so
are
it's
well
an
open.
individual choice. If
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
his wife knows I will be a second wife, I have no problem with that. I don't think anybody should have a
Could
problem
you?
with that.
Yeah.
No.
You can.
But I didn't grow up like, listen, I'm from New York. Let me
would
tell you
break a
something.
bone
We're not,
inside that.
I do think here that's not like a thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
What
Like,
about you?
Gigi.
I
anymore.
would probably would rather be the first wife if I had to be.
What to be
and
the first wife?
Gets them better.
I feel like I need to give the approval though. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah.
I can see you as a second wife.
You too.
I do, because I can see you coming into a situation where you're just gonna get spoiled,
Well, yeah, if you put it that way.
and he's used
As a
to
second
her
wife.
already. So
Yeah.
you're like
Get
the
spoiled.
refresh.
Ah.
And then you
I'm gonna
like
keep selling
women.
it. I do. Well, I like vagina. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you see that coming? And Twitter went berserk. It's a meltdown on Twitter. And let me just give you a little bit of the messages I have received here. That blessed girl says, some women will say marriage is not an achievement. Just pray your Mr. Right comes in your early 20s. You see the way Tiwa Savage is willing to be somebody's second wife? Reality will humble you when you get to 30 to 36 with all the money you have, yet no man wants to be with you. Reality check. Well, crazy, right? This one says a hole's logic. It says leaves her husband because he's cheating, messes around with a lot of men because she wants to enjoy her life, realizes she's getting old and wrinkled, decides to settle with a married man to cover her shame. Number one African bad girl. This one says it's so bad or so sad that no man wants to settle down with Tiwa Savage because of her pasts. How? How is it because of her past, though? I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I don't know. There's a lot of messages here, but let me just take a few more. Let's see. This one says at 18 to 23, I can't date a broke man. He must be tall, rich, and handsome. My body, my choice. At 28 to 39, men are dating younger women instead of going for their age mates. Men are pedophiles. I need any man, even though he doesn't have money. I'm single and nobody is asking me out. Kings, let her bear the consequences. Her decisions, don't be a captain, save a hoe, date and marry younger women. Wahala. Simpa says reality hits harder than Muhammad Ali, and they are both great boxers. One would hit you with a punch, the other would put you in a box. One comes with physical pain, the other with emotional regret. Oops. Dayshine says, wasted your youth pushing feminism and independence. Now, at your old age, you want to engage with a married man. After wasting your youth, you want to come and reap the benefits of a woman who used her youth to build with her husband. You absolutely can't make this shit up. The bad part is the ladies are the ones even bashing her. Crazy. Quantum says, laugh out loud. When they say this, they are already seeing someone's husband. But it's men that are scum. The other day, that one say she'd like to be a fourth wife. Suddenly, she get belay and it's all glory to God after poisoning someone's home. Mr. Piper says, I like as they suddenly change their perception as soon as old age dawn they come. This is supposed to tell all these young girls that do shout, girls, make your money and don't give a about any guy. Waiting you could give a about the front, they wait for you. Then he says, any woman that says this in public is trying to sample opinions because she's already working towards it. The thoughts didn't just come to her mind in the moment. Absolutely. Tell you for free. Answer my dad says, I keep telling young girls, most of you won't see husband. Whatever is happening now is the world will be worse as time goes on. 2 more generations, women might need to start paying for the weddings. Our civilization may fall soon. Avril says, sounds like she's already a side chick to someone's husband. And she's trying to justify it in her head. Life. Habib says, when men get to this age and they are single and successful, they would willingly look for a girl they can take care of. But a woman at that age who is successful is still looking for a man that will take care of her. That's the irony of life. Well, I mean, women and men are not built, same way. So, Giddy Bobo says, this is what it is. Very confused gender. You leave a cheating man and start dating married men. Madness. Now you want to settle to be a second wife. Make it make sense, please. Woo! Oh boy. The basketballs will be here. And let's see. Italian man says, no matter how woke we all claim to be, there is a factor that deals with us all. Aging. If you like, be a feminist. If you like, hate the institution called marriage. When we get older, we cannot deny the fact we need companionship. Scorpion says she has made the decision already. She's just telling us in advance. And I sincerely wish her the best. I also wish wisdom on the women who claim they don't need a man for anything, because they will realize the foolery as they grow older. Life is not meant to be done alone, and no amount of success will take the place of companionship in your life. Learn or learn the hard way. Mr. Experience says, same lines Tokemaki and used a few months ago. It's like they all realized that that phase is in their life when they finally have to hang their boots, like Eden has it. I'd call it a day. Tiwa Savage, 10 to 5 years ago, will never admit publicly that she's open to certainly for a second wife role. She doesn't need to be granting some interviews. She has built a certain reputation for this kind of interviews. Spot on, spot on, spot on. Less than 6 months ago, Tiwa said she will only marry a man that has a private jet and doesn't have any baby mama. Today, Tiwa is already ready to settle with this as a second wife. I only pity the young ladies that copy from these people. Many celebrities are hiding behind a camouflage filled with sadness and sorrow and regrets. At some point in life, when you have made so much and invested enough, try to leave the red carpet. Go off social media. Find a way to enjoy your life with family and real friends outside the public stage. Life is too short. Why waste it thinking, what if, or had I known, or I could have, when you can actually still afford to create your own happiness and you can enjoy the rest of your life with the money you already made? Well, what can I? Life generally isn't fair to women. That's all I can say. It isn't, because a man at that age, at 45, it's practically like he is still, out and about. Yeah, at 45, he's still out and about. You're still strong. A man that age would gladly do a 25-year-old girl, a 22-year-old girl. But if you are above that, maybe he will not want to, you know. But a woman that age, a man, of course, a woman would always want to go for a man who's older than her, at least so that there'll be a level of respect in the house. Because there's this thing that ladies have, I don't know, but it's just something that I have noticed. Some ladies would rather marry somebody who's older than them than, same age, or maybe, the ones that they are older than. It's not like it's anything per se, but it's just that the older age gives them this mindsets in their head that, okay, I'll respect this person because he's older than me. Some ladies will tell you that I don't think I would respect somebody who I'm older than, or who's the same age with me, because when argument comes, because of course in relationship arguments will always come. You see ladies, they say, I senior you, or how many years you take senior me, that kind of thing. There's this conditioned mindset. No matter how successful he is, no matter how big he is, as long if a woman is older than you, she tends not to respect you, because she just has it in her head that I wouldn't respect you. All right. Not for all ladies though, but a few ladies. But I'll tell you that most ladies would rather go for guys who are older than them. For this revelation, I mean, I really never saw it coming. I wouldn't say that, oh, well, you know what, if he comes out to say this. In fact, Tokemakinwa's revelation at first was even shocking me. I was even shocked as Tokemakinwa's own. And then we're having this come up. As it stands, I don't know. Maybe it comes with ladies who are getting older. Maybe it does. Because you will never hear a 21-year-old or a 23-year-old girl say, I don't mind being a second wife. They will reject it. Even the ones in the village that have not even visited the city will tell you, no, now they have to be this one. But as you grow older, reality settings, you begin to think, well, you've got to have companions. And then she also has a certain class. She has said that she wants to marry somebody who has a private jet and a yacht. I don't know. Who in her industry would want to settle down with her? I mean, it has to be maybe a multi-billionaire who's in oil industry, or a politician. Frankly speaking, it wouldn't be anybody else. Frankly speaking, But the irony of it, for the fact that this lady left her marriage because of cheating. So why is she looking to become a second wife? Like, I don't get it. Why? I don't know. It just doesn't add up for her status, for her standing. Look, listen, I'm not even criticizing her, frankly speaking. I'm not even criticizing her because it's her choice. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to be at the time of your life that you are in right now. You know, but again, the issue would not be all of the times you had put up a face like, oh, this is who you are. Now you're changing it. If, for instance, there were people who followed you at that time, 10, 15 years ago, and they say, oh, this is who you are, this is what you want to be, this is who you are, this is how you want to live your life, and they followed you like that, does it mean that they should change it right now that they are at the age that you are, or what? What exactly? You know, sometimes it's good to be consistent, and maybe really, even with consistency, it comes with the age of a woman. You know, think about it. For a man at 45, he's ready to mingle. He's still pulling strings. But for the woman, she's seen her another 5 years, talk about 50, another 10 years, 55. Oh, come on. That must be something that you should have a level of, how do I put it, like, you should have stability in your relationship. Like at that age, you should have some stability. So for the kind of job that she does right now, she would need some sort of stability, and in terms of mentally, and really, most especially relationship wise, because you know, if you look at her colleagues and her friends in the industry, they're all musicians, actors, actresses, and all that. So everybody's just doing their own thing. But I just feel that at her age, it's just reality checking in, and she's just telling her own story, and then wants to live her life the best way possible. And so, for people who have consistently listened to people like this, I'd rather say this is another reality check for you as a person. The reason I say that is we had had Linda Ikeji in the past say things like, "Oh, you must stay strong, do this, do that," but the woman was knocking one guy. She fell pregnant as she announced it on her Linda Ikeji blog that year. Same thing when the talking marking. Oh, do this, do this, do this, do this, do that, and all of a sudden, you know, she she became pregnant, and of course, I'm not sure. It came through IVF. She hasn't announced, but of course, there's someone who helped. Now we have Tiwa. So I would rather say you don't run your life around the things said by celebrities, because they don't live your life. They live their lives. They have issues, and those issues that they have isn't the same thing as you. So don't run with what they say to you. Live your life the best way possible. But again, be convinced about that. And whatever consequences that you have decided to live that life, whatever happens afterwards, endeavor to make sure that you grab it and run with it. That's my thought. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always. Cheers.